Welcome to Crime Podcast, where we uncover the dark and intriguing stories from the criminal underworld. I'm your host, Jay. Today we dive into the legendary tale of Bonnie and Clyde, a notorious couple who captured the imagination of America during the Great Depression. The Great Depression, a time of economic hardship, saw a rise in crime as people struggled to survive. Buckle up as we explore their rise to infamy. Bonnie Parker was born in Texas in 1910, a girl who dreamt of Hollywood but found herself in a life of crime. Clyde Barrow, on the other hand, grew up in a poor farming family. Born in 1909, Clyde faced hardship from an early age. When their paths crossed in 1930, they ignited a partnership that would lead them into a whirlwind of criminal activity. Their first meeting was electric, setting the stage for their infamous journey. Together they formed the Barrow Gang, robbing banks and stores across several states. Their crimes ranged from theft to murder. By 1932, they became infamous for their violent encounters with law enforcement, leaving a trail of chaos in their wake. Notable heists included a daring 1933 bank robbery and a violent 1934 shootout with police. Their relentless spree led to numerous police raids and eventual capture of some gang members. Bonnie and Clyde didn't just commit crimes, they also became symbols of rebellion during the Great Depression. Bonnie wrote poetry about their life on the run, reflecting their love and desperation. Her poems, like The Story of Bonnie and Clyde, captured their struggles and dreams. The media sensationalized their story, portraying them as Robin Hood figures, appealing to a public fascinated by their daring escapades. Their legend grew, fueled by the media's romanticized portrayal. As their notoriety grew, so did the efforts of law enforcement to capture them. Police devised new strategies, and the couple participated in several notable shootouts, famously evading capture time and time again. With each encounter, their tactics evolved, earning them a reputation as the ultimate outlaws, further captivating the public's imagination and challenging law enforcement. However, their criminal spree was marked by internal betrayals and shifting loyalties within their ranks. Distrust grew as members plotted against each other, leading to secret alliances and betrayals. As tensions mounted, Bonnie and Clyde found themselves increasingly isolated, leading to their tragic downfall. In May 1934, in a violent ambush orchestrated by Texas Rangers, Bonnie and Clyde met their end in a hail of bullets. Their deaths shocked the nation, with people gathering to see the bullet-riddled car. The aftermath was chaotic, and their legacy as legendary figures in American crime history was cemented. Bonnie and Clyde's saga has left an indelible mark on modern crime storytelling. Their tale of love and lawlessness has been immortalized in numerous films, TV shows, and books. The 1967 film Bonnie and Clyde, starring Warren Beatty and Faye Dunaway, revolutionized Hollywood with its raw portrayal of violence and complex characters, influencing a generation of filmmakers. In literature, their story has inspired countless novels that explore themes of rebellion and romance against the backdrop of crime. The duo's legend has even seeped into television with shows like Boardwalk Empire and Peaky Blinders, drawing on similar narratives of outlaws challenging the status quo. Their cultural significance lies in their embodiment of the anti-hero archetype, a symbol of defiance against societal norms. This has resonated with audiences for decades, making Bonnie and Clyde enduring icons in the realm of crime stories. As we continue to explore new criminal sagas, their influence remains a touchstone in understanding the allure of outlaw legends. To truly understand Bonnie and Clyde's story, we must first delve into the backdrop of the Great Depression. The Great Depression was a severe worldwide economic downturn that began in 1929 and lasted until the late 1930s. It was triggered by the stock market crash of October 1929, which led to widespread financial panic and the collapse of countless banks and businesses. The causes of the Great Depression were multifaceted. Overproduction in agriculture and industry, coupled with declining consumer demand, led to massive layoffs and unemployment. Additionally, poor banking practices and a lack of government intervention exacerbated the economic crisis, plunging millions of Americans into poverty. The impact on American society was devastating. Unemployment rates soared to nearly 25%, and those who were lucky enough to keep their jobs often faced significant pay cuts. Many families lost their homes, and shantytowns known as Hoovervilles sprang up across the country, named derisively after President Herbert Hoover, who was widely blamed for the crisis. Amidst this economic despair, crime rates surged. Desperation led many to turn to illegal activities as a means of survival. Bank robberies, kidnappings, and bootlegging became rampant as people sought to escape their dire circumstances. This era of lawlessness gave rise to notorious criminals like Bonnie and Clyde, who became folk heroes to some for their audacious defiance of authority. The Great Depression not only shaped the lives of individuals, but also left an enduring impact on American culture and society. It highlighted the need for economic reform and led to the implementation of New Deal policies aimed at providing relief, recovery, and reform. But for Bonnie and Clyde, it was a time that fueled their criminal exploits, making them symbols of both rebellion and desperation in an era of unparalleled hardship. If you enjoyed today's episode, please subscribe and leave a review. Stay tuned for more thrilling stories. Until next time, stay curious and stay safe.